Hello, my collective and oracle friends, and welcome back to your oracle reading. I'm Crystal, and I'm going to get started with this oracle deck and pick a significator card. A significator card that will let us know what Spirit wants to talk about and what they want us to know today. Oops, that jumped out. Deep. Look deeply within and discover your soul purpose in relationships. Okay, so this is a really deep card. I know it says deep, but this is a heavy feeling card to look deeply within and discover your soul purpose in relationships. Not in a relationship, in relationships. So this to me is saying what do we bring to relationship tables? What are we contributing to these relationships? Is it worth it? Is it part of my soul purpose? Are these people going to be with me throughout my entire spiritual awakening? So that's our significator card. I'm going to go ahead and get some other oracle cards. And before I started, I did shuffle some of the cards a little bit. So just to let you know, and this one was moving. This is actually the beginning. It is the Fool, okay? This is telling me that we've been through a lot of stuff with our relationships before. We have severed relationships. We have brought on more relationships. This is trying to say, now we're going to go deep into relationships and why we are there. Okay, is it for our spiritual purpose? Is it to help them? You know, because everybody helps everybody. That is what I think. I think everyone brings something else to the table, especially in a work setting, in a family setting. Everyone brings something else. In the long-term relationships, we sometimes get kind of, what could I say? We get kind of stagnant, maybe, in them. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. So we are going to start our journey. They are wanting us, the collective, to know that we need to just look at ourselves and what we are bringing to these relationships, right? Okay, I repeated myself, so I better start shuffling. Okay, this one wants to come out, and it is number 25, the Ring. And there is that. It's supposed to be kind of shiny, right? But if you look closely, do the things on top, does that look like a little like screws, maybe? Maybe. Okay. So with the Ring, I feel like, because when you put on a ring, especially when you're thinking of loved ones, if you put it on your left hand, which is the closest to your heart, it signifies that that person is with you, that you love that person. It means eternal, and that's why it is the shape of a circle. The shape of a ring is the shape of a circle, because it's meaning eternity. We need also for relationships, we need to step back and take a look at ourselves. Are we doing what we're supposed to be doing in these relationships? Are we letting things slide a little bit because, the long term? When you're in these situations too, when you're long term, maybe you've never been in that type of situation. So you say you've been with someone for 15 years, right? This is the first time you've ever been with someone for 15 years. Things change, right? Our tastes change, our styles change. We learn more, we look more inside. We can't help our relationships if we don't help ourselves. So if we are helping ourselves and we want to stay in that relationship, then we absolutely need to dig deep and we need to figure out what we need to do to stay in that relationship. And if you do realize that this relationship isn't for you, then you take the first step to move on. Maybe, too, that you guys need just to talk to each other, just some conversation, just to know what the other person is thinking. 15 years, long time. 20 years, long time. 5 years is a long time if you've never been, in that situation with somebody. So you don't really know what to expect, right? And also maybe some books. Do you like reading? Maybe some books or some podcasts, whatever you like to do and how you learn, right? Maybe do some more outside learning to look in. Does that make sense? To get the outside books and to look inside, right? I'm going to go ahead and get our tarot cards now and see if we are moving in the right direction, if they want us to know anything else, how they're going to stand by us through this, and what our next move is, right? The self-help books, anything, right? Where we're going to go. Okay. My spirit guides and my collective friend spirit guides, please let us know what you want us to know right now. Oh, that flipped completely over. We have the King of Cups. To me, this looks like it's underwater, okay? That we are underwater and we're trying to get out of the water. So is this top up here? Is that the sky? Is that the water? I'm not sure. It does shimmer. Let's get one more. This one stayed. We have the 10 of Pentacles, and it was upside down. I usually don't read cards upside down, but I think with this deck I'm going to. Okay, so it is the 10 of Pentacles. Let me put these back in because they're falling off my lap. So we have the King of Cups. Get our balance within ourselves, right? Not on the outside anymore. I think I'm going to turn this off. I'm a little chilly too. I think we have learned how to, this is just what I'm hearing. So if not, this might not be your reading, but I think that you have learned how to conduct yourself, right? On the outside, in the outside world, communicating, opening up your light. Now, you're not completed because we're never completed. Right now, I feel that not everybody knows, right, who you are, who you're becoming, and who you always were. Okay, but that is coming. So this is part of that. That is part of working on our relationships, right? if we're flippant about a relationship, do we really need to be in that relationship? Is that really serving your soul's purpose? You know, do we need to cut that? Do we need to cut cords? What do we need to do? So they're telling you we need to balance our thinking, because I'm hearing that we're teetering on both sides, right? Especially with a couple of your relationships. So you're on the teeter, not knowing what you're doing here. Are you going to stay? Are you going to go? So they want you to listen to yourself, listen to your heart and your mind, right? Your mind can play tricks on you, but if your mind and your heart is working together, they make a really pretty good duo, okay? And they can make a balance, right? And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. So that's instability, financial loss, you know, some family issues that's going on. I want to show you the card right side up so we know what we're looking at, right? And it's all the chakras on the moon. An older bunny with two smaller bunnies. Okay? And the chakras, they're falling. But when it's turned upside down, they're not falling anymore. The chakras are going up. Okay? We definitely need to do some clearing of our last three chakras. Okay, and I'm thinking that because I feel really heavy there, and with them going up, then the heaviness needs to break up, right? So they're going to be standing by you. I feel that spirit guide and source is the older bunny, and we are the younger bunnies because we are learning and they already know, right? So we need to do some meditation. We need to take a look deep inside of us if this is what type of relationships that we really want, right? And they're gonna lead you through this. They're gonna help you through this. They're gonna stand by you. They're gonna look out for you. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. I cannot say that it's not going to be. And I'm listening also to this because of some issues that are going on with me and my family. I understand, and we're all going through something different, but the pain that it causes, the heartache, you know, and us feeling depressed, it needs to go. They want us to balance. They're going to be with us, and we need to take the first step. My first step would be to meditate and to ask which family members, which friends that you really absolutely need to work on, if that's your sole purpose, to have them in your life, right? Okay, so you guys, that was your reading. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time in your oracle reading. Bye.